Oh my God. Let me see. Hey, there we go. Okay, all right, kicked on. It woke up. There we go. So anyway, like I was saying, you're the first one that I saw in the chat, Steve. So thank you for catching that, bro. Because I was gonna go on a rant, but anyway. So yesterday I was kind of just going a little crazy. Let me see. Let me mute my stream because I hear myself double. But anyway, so yeah, come on, stream, play stream. There we go. Yep. Okay, so I figured it out. So, okay, there we go. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, yesterday I spent hours setting up this whole camera setup. So, we got black mist filter, we got lights. I had to add one on this side because it was a little too dark. Black light back there. One of my future things that I want to do, though, is that I want to add like more Japanese themed like neon signs back here. Because you guys probably see by now, I'm really like into like cyberpunk kind of stuff. So, like anything that looks like retro Japanese or cyberpunk themed stuff. I love it. So I might just be getting like some more, like some that say like ramen, sushi, that kind of stuff. Because I love that shit. So, and I have a lot of neon in this room. Some of it you can't really even see in the camera, but I got like 2 of those cherry blossom bonsai things everywhere. I got shit all over the place. Very, very themed out studio. And of course, I got my Johnny Silverhand headphone holder, which I love this thing. Sometimes you have to buy yourself something just because you like it. That was one of those purchases. That's one of those like, you know what? Let me just get something that's really cool just to have it. So, whatever. Anyway, it is what it is. So let's get into what we're doing today, which is we're missing a song to do for my peeps. For the peeps, you know what I'm saying? Mixing a song for the peeps. This is one of their newer singles. This probably won't be released. This is probably going to get a music video. This one's called Scripted. And pretty much, I mean, we've done everything to it. I have to kind of like run through the vocals, make sure everything's good there. There's no plugins on the vocals whatsoever, except like one of them has like a weird effect. But you got to get to see me mix everything pretty much. This is bare bones. So there is nothing, no plugins on the vocals. But I'm going to go in, I'm going to listen to it, see what things I could tighten up. Right off the rip, I know that the vocals or a little loud, so I'm gonna lower those. And yeah, let's just jam it out and see what we got so far. Thank you, Bray.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal. I know the script, read the signs, or lose your place. Oh, it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that I get. Can't you see I could make it so much worse? So much worse. Turn me into your spectacle. One trusted to keep the secrets no one knows. I've been more than graceful. Did you think I would fall? Read the signs or lose your place. Oh, it's all so well rehearsed.
Just slaps.
It's the feeling that I get. Can't you see I could make it so much worse? Read the signs or lose your place. Oh, it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that I get. Can't you see I could make it so much worse? Read the signs or lose your place. It's all so well rehearsed.
Clean up a little bit of things
The
there.
feeling that I get, can't you see I could make it so much worse? So much worse.
Oh my god. That voice. That voice right there, that voice. All right, so we're pretty much gonna get into a little bit of the itty bitty. So one of the things I gotta do, we tracked the song like about a month ago. So some of the things aren't like in there yet. This is pretty much just my recording template. Which is decent. It works, but we gotta fine tune little things here and there. So I'm gonna add my kick drum to this. Let me mute this kick drum because I don't really like the GGD kick drum. Let me get the progressive prodigy kick. Thank you, Ming. Let me add, which one do I want? I need the modern metal drums. Drums. Modern metal drums. By the way, shout out to my boy, Simone, from Evergrey, for recommending me these drums. Shout out, my boy. You're number one. Number one. By the way, Steven, since you're here, let me know how the camera looks. Oh, it's free. Oh, free. Okay, cool. Let me know how the camera looks. Does it look pretty decent, like pretty good, flowy, everything's fine? Because, you know, I just gotta make sure, man. That's the kick drum we're gonna use. So we're gonna add, I'm gonna get rid of these things here, so I can use my own plugins. And I'm gonna put this on to, because that should be this one. Let me see. Perfect. All right, so let me solo the kick drum. All right, there we go. Cool. I love the sound of that kick drum. Like off the rip, that kick drum is just amazing. That is the kick drum that you want for rock. So, okay, now we can get into it. Looks good. Thank you, brother. All right, so let's get into this. So, where do I want to start first? Normally, I start with the kick drum, and I think that's where we will begin because that's normally where I start. There's literally this is just a recording template. There is like nothing on here that I would not use to record. Besides, like the vocals have like reverb and delay. Nothing else has pretty much been mixed or just slight processing on some things. So if you guys want to take a snapshot of this and just copy them, that's fine. Let me see. So all my drums are over here. Let me see. Where is it?
Yes, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful.
All right, so let's make things cut through. Let's give this kick drum some thwack. Some thwack. I'm gonna start with the chorus.
I know the script. Read the signs on your place.
I like to start mixing from the chorus because the chorus is like the loudest part. Like that's the part that you want the most impact. Depending on the song, sometimes it's the breakdown, but normally the chorus is the part that you want people to like be like, oh, this sounds great. So I like to start just looping the chorus and mixing stuff in the context of the chorus. So
Read the signs on your place. So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that I get. Can't you see I can make it so much worse? Read the signs.
see before it freaks out.
Read the signs on your place. So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that I get. Can't you see I can make it so much worse?
Let me see.
Read the signs on your place. So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that
Let's give it a bit more of like the 90s.
can't you see I can make it so much worse? Read the signs on.
Okay, there we go. I think I'm gonna have to bring my buffers up. Let me see where my buffers are at. Because I do have a few things going on here. That's 512. So give me a sec, guys. Let me just let this buffer down to 1024. Okay, there we go. All right, we're back. So now I have a bit more room to actually mess around with stuff. So let's get to it. Cool. Am I recording? Yeah, I'm recording. Okay, cool.
Read the signs or lose your place. So it's all
Cool. I like that kick drum. Oh, okay. I like that kick drum. What I might do is add a little bit of why do I sound double? It's probably just in my ears. What I might do is add a gate to it. So let's add a gate to it. Not crazy. I just want to like get like a little bit of that wind behind it, a little bit more controlled. Because when I put my sample under, that's kind of like a sub bass. It kind of makes it tighter. So we're gonna aim for that. So where is my dynamic? Let me find my drum gate. Here we go. Let's add it like here. That's good, actually. Just throwing it on there. That's perfect.
read the signs or lose your place. So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling.
And now we're going to go to, this is the X limit, which I don't need yet. I'm going to add a little bit of a saturation to it. We do kind of like the same, I do the same process for like everything that I mix. The only reason I go live is because you guys kind of entertain me while I'm here. But essentially, we're just doing the same thing that I always do. But it's cool because you guys are here, and it's more entertaining than me just doing it by myself. So let me find my SL0. So saturator. Let's find that breaking point in the kick.
Read the signs or lose your place. So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that I get. Can't you see I can make it so much worse? Read the signs or lose your place. So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling
Bring it down.
that I get. Can't you see I can make it so much worse? Read the signs or lose your place.
That's good. All right, cool. So let's. I'm gonna mute the vocals for now. Because I feel.
Read the signs.
I'll try to get the chorus sounding as big as I possibly can, just instrumentally, and then we'll throw the vocals in there. So I feel like the bass could use a bit more sub. I really want to spread the bass out. So solo the bass and the kick. Alrighty. And we're gonna add like synth layers to it also to like thicken it up, but I think it needs a little bit more beef to it. So let me Zanina do this thing. Let's bring this down a little bit. Let's bring this release up. Alrighty. Okay, so now that we got that there. Yeah, I kind of like how that sounds. Really, I think it's more just like adding the synth that works underneath it. So. Yeah, let's put a synth that actually works underneath it very well. So let me bust out one of these synths. Only the best synth that's ever synth. And I have both of these tied into the same channel. So which is how I want to process it. But I think what I'm going to do is, and there's too much oscillator going on. So let me bring this down to maybe like 2. Let me get rid of this one. Let me see. Let me find the right synth sound that works. Synth sound. I think I already had a template for it, actually. It's this one, okay. There we go. Okay, good. So this is it. All right, so let me kill some of this. Just a little bit of saturation there. Tied with the bass. There we go. All right, so we're gonna tie it into with the bass. It just kind of gives it a thickness. You get me? What's up? What's up, Maddie? All right, that's what we're gonna roll with. All right, so we're going to bring the volume up on that whole thing there. So let's do this. I kind of do like loud bass, these kind of. There we go. I like it. I'm going to kill some of the distortion on the bass, though, because I feel like it's a little too much. Let me see. Make sure I'm using a DI. Like I said, we tracked this like a month ago, so I'm kind of like going back and like remembering what I did. But let's kill some of the distortion. All right. I feel like I want to get that bass a little bit louder. There we go. All right, so now can I make it like mono? It sounds too wide, so I might just have probably just go with like one oscillator. Yeah. Yeah, that works much better. I'm just going to use one oscillator for this. Yeah. Okay, there you go. I'm just going to use one oscillator for this. I'm not going to go too crazy. Oh shit, baby girl's in the chat. Everybody behave. Cool, so now that we got that settled in. Now I'm going to move over to the guitar layers, and we're going to get those. We're going to get those sounding pretty good. No. Oh, it freaked out again. Hold on. All right, cool. So, all right, now we got a synth that's bounced out. I'm going to try to get rid of as much like stuff that I don't need. So, because that way it minimizes the level of audio crap that I got to deal with. So let's put that down there. I don't need that anymore. For the guitar layers, I'm going to try to find like a really thick sounding synth for the guitars to really make them sound bigger. So we're gonna do it like the cool way. So let me get rid of this here. This is what I got for the synth so far. Oh, not too bad. But I think that those synths could be bigger, especially for a song like this that doesn't have like really too many little production things. We can go massive. Hey. We can go pretty massive. So let's add a crazy not a crazy, but you got what I mean. So let's add a saw wave. Let me see if I can find a saw over here. Super funk synth lead talk. Yeah, I know there's a saw in here somewhere. Oh, yeah. Wow, there's a demon whoosh. Whatever that means. Synth. Okay, so there should be a synth, square wave synth keys. There's one that I remember that sounded really cool. That ain't it. That is pretty cool though. Let me whip out my presets. It's got to be in here somewhere. Believe it or not, that's actually it, but I got to tune up the MIDI. So let's tune up the MIDI real quick. Because sometimes it be like that. I don't need these hits down there. Those are just for accents. So let's tune these up to... And then go higher than that. Okay, that's about it. I'm not gonna... Let me see how I can spread it wider. I'm gonna use chorus on it. That works. Okay, so let's throw my guitar amp in there, and this should be able to like send the signal left and right. I'm gonna use my other amp. I like that amp for the guitar tone, but I catch myself using more the Rhino amp, because the Rhino has like an octave pitch on it. So like if you move this up or down, it kind of tunes the guitar an octave down. So you get a little bit of like that dirty, you know. Okay, that's about right. So let's see. And those layers like add so like if I remove those layers, it sounds like a good rock song. It just brings it just brings it like more life, you know. So we're gonna use that. I could probably limit them a little bit harder. There we go. Same thing with here. go. All right, starting to sound like a nice rock. I don't want to kill the guitars too much on this one. Like, what I mean is that I don't want to, like, choke out the low end too much. So I'm going to add a little bit of this just on the high end. Like about there. There you go, just to smooth out the top. Now these the guitar, like the guitars in the middle, I really don't do too much to them. It's just I just kind of like bring it up with the vocals as I listen. Just an octave guitar, just an octave guitar. What I'm gonna do is just limit the shit out of it so it stays in one place. Cool. So now that we got that kind of set, I as you can tell, I kind of like, I move fast through this because I don't like my ears getting fatigued. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to add that kick drum layer that I was talking about earlier. So that sounds like a kick drum, but we're going to go over here. Where's the kick sample? Here it is. And then I'm just going to find one that's kind of like an octave, not an octave, but like a really tight kick. Right now I got the heavy kick. Maybe the 808 might work. I think the one that I had on there. Yep, that's the one that works. So I'm gonna go mess around with curves. There we go. All right, so let me get out the virtual mix rack. I don't want this. I don't want that. I'm going to use that. Probably a little bit of this and... Okay, so let's add a little bit of compression to it just to make it pump a little bit harder. What I really want to use here is the gate to kind of make that tighter because I want the kick drums to sound like it's one unit when they punch. So let's... Okay, so I'm starting to hear like that double kick. So let me get it out of. Make sure I got this in the right. Okay. That's just the kick drum by itself. I always like to mess around with the compressor too, to see what works the best. Let's make this like really, really fast. There we go. There we go. So I kind of give a bit more body to the kick drum. Bring this. There we go. That's tight. Cool. Now I can bring the kick. All right. There we go. Okay, so we got kick and bass sitting where we want it to. So, do any two of you that are in here have any questions for me? No? I kind of get like in my own little world when I start mixing. The snare I kind of like already where it is, so I don't even know if I'm going to really do too much to it. Because I took my time really getting the snare to sound good. Yeah, I'm not going to really mess with the snare too much. On the snare sample, tune this down a little bit. Let me go move over to the monitors and see how it sounds there. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, you freaking out again. I think that the kick drum has a little bit too much on the low mid, and that's why it's like sounding kind of like thwacky. So we're gonna go over here. All right, that's about right. So let me make sure everything's hitting here. Nice. Okay. Let me see. Why can't I see all my other? Let's see all the tracks. Let me make sure I have this all in the right place. Okay. Okay, so that sounds pretty good. I think I want to. Do I want to come? It sounds. It's kind of keeping everything together. I wonder if I can. I don't know if I want to do any. That sounds pretty damn good to me. That's slamming, man. So that's drums for me. Drum MIDI doesn't take very long. I do need to find the overheads, though. Where are the overheads at? Let me go back to my tracks. Let me find the overheads. Here they are. I'm gonna use the stressor as a saturator, and now we could add a limit to it. Choking over here. Choking. Okay, so I think the issue that I'm having over here, where is it? Okay, that's why. I had the overheads like side chain to the kick drum, and it was like ducking it too hard. So like I'm like every time I hear the kick drum, the cymbals just disappeared. I'm like, something's a little wrong there. But I like that one. Let me just see if I could tune these down. I know it's kind of like not realistic to do it, but I'll try it. All right, cool. So I think we can start moving on to the vocal. Let me get the monitor. Okay, I had to bring that down a little bit because headphones aren't as accurate as the monitors for me, so. I like my loud snares as usual. So, but let's get to the vocals. I'm going to start off with the main.
Twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal. I know the script. Read the signs on lose your place. So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that I get. Can't you see I can make it so much worse?
Okay, so let's mess around with the vocals and see. Let's come up with something that's kind of unique, you know?
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal.
Just so you know, that's purely just recorded. So it's already pretty leveled out. The only plugins I have are like reverbs and delays, but I am running it through. I don't think I've ever told you guys this, but I do run it through. I got an MPA2 preamp, mic preamp to the SM50, the SM7B, with the plate on and the 20 boost, and I do have a SCL2, which is an art compressor that's like a 6-to-1 ratio, like really smacking the vocals in there. So very fast attack, fast release. So that kind of like helps level things out. And when I got those two things, it made a world of a difference. Also has a gate on it, so I don't have to like worry about, you know, artifacts and like weird breaths coming in where they're not supposed to. That takes care of everything. So just track that recorded into it already sounds great. So
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it.
we're gonna use mantra purely for this.
Longer useful. That's so unoriginal.
So let's start the analysis.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal.
See where I like it. Maybe like which one.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so original. I know the script. You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal.
That's good. A little bit of chorus to the main vocal, just to kind of like soften it up a little bit, so it's not so like piercing in the center. But we're gonna tune, obviously. So let's add some.
You say it's sweet like it's all.
And like this is like actually really good because the moment that I hit tune or activate tune, it kind of automatically does stuff. So we'll see if it sounds good the way it is. I don't like to go too crazy with it.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal.
Let me turn this pitch shifter down.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along. The twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal.
Let's see how that's.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal. I know the script. Read the signs or lose your place. Oh, it's all so well rehearsed.
That's literally all it needed. But I'm gonna go in here and go a little bit crazier on the effects.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal. I know the script. Read the signs or lose your place. Oh, it's all
right, so I'm gonna go a little bit stronger on the de-esser.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal. I know the script, read the signs or lose your place. Oh, it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling.
Okay, so because like she's a girl, so when she sings, like her S's are gonna be in a higher frequency than like guys. So it should be around like 9 to like 2 maybe. Let's try.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal. I know the script, read the signs or lose your place. Oh, it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that I get. You see, I can make it so much worse.
Okay, cool. So I like that. Mantra is a lifesaver for vocals. So let's duplicate this track. And what I'm going to do with this one is it's going to be an exact duplicate of the main line. I'm just going to add crazier effects to this one. Like I'm going to do a format shift on it to make her voice sound a little bit not so... You feel me? So exact same track. We're going to add... Where is it? Here it is. So we're going to go...
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along.
Exact same track. I'm just going to remove all the reverb and stuff from it.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful.
All right, so we're going to go to the tuner.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal.
I could do the president thing and go higher on it.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal.
I kind of like that, to be honest with you. I dig that.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold
Make sure
me
to compress
here
the shit out of
until
it.
I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal. You say it's sweet like it's all new.
Just that little faint zzz in the background just makes a big, big difference. So if I put this on stereo mode, I won't be able to actually activate these plugins. So let's just throw these on.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it.
Like a fade flanger.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal.
There we go.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal.
All right, let's try this.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal.
Let's go to like 3 or like 5.
You say it's sweet like it's all new.
Let's try that.
You say it's
We're doing stuff. All right, so we're moving along here. So what is this one down here? Like I said a month ago, I'm trying to remember what I did.
Read the signs or lose your place. So it's all so well.
A little bit of chorus to wind up that chorus.
Read the signs or lose your place. So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that I get. Can't you see I can make it so much worse?
Okay, got it. So let's fix up the chorus vocals. This song is pretty straightforward and easy to mix, so we're not gonna get too crazy.
Read the signs or lose your place. So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that I get. Can't you see?
So I'm gonna tie this with Anina onto the main vocals, which would be anything that has a main two. Main vox.
Read the signs or lose your place. So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that I get. Can't you see I could make it so much worse?
Let me get some of that feedback there.
Read the signs or lose your place. So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that I get. Can't you see I could make it so much worse? Read the signs or lose your place. So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the fear.
I think I tied it into the right bus. I want to tie it to bus 17. That's why. Okay, so let's go to 17.
Read
There you
the
go.
signs or lose your place. So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that I get. Can't you see I can make it?
Same thing with the delay. Let's bring the delay down a little bit. I don't want like so much feedback on the delay.
Read the signs or lose your place. So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that I get. Can't you see I can make it so much worse?
There we go.
Read the signs or lose your place. So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that I get. Can't you see I can make it so much worse?
I might actually do the same thing where I double it up on that effect bus. Let's try it out. Let's see how that sounds. This is gonna be main vox effects, because it might actually sound really cool.
Read the signs or lose your place. So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that I get. Can't you see I can make it so much worse?
All right, so let me see how this sounds on the monitors. So far, I'm digging it.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal. You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal. Read the signs or lose your place. So it's all. You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the
twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal.
You say it's sweet like it's all new. I'll play along, here's the twist, now I'm over it. Hold me here until I'm no longer useful. That's so unoriginal. I know the script, read the signs or lose your place. So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that I get. Can't you see I can make it so much worse? So much worse. Turn me into your spectacle. One try to keep the secret.
Okay. All right. So that's not too bad. Okay, that's good. That's not too bad. I'm gonna probably end up refining this a little bit more in the future. These are just harmonies that we did, I think, with.
Read the signs or lose your place.
Yep.
So it's all so well rehearsed. It's the feeling that I get. Can't you see I can make it so much worse?
Yep. Those are all little things that we did with mantra.
Into your spectacle, one trusting to keep the secrets no one knows. I've been more than graceful. Did you think I would fall? Read the signs or lose your place. Oh, it's all.
I think that's good for today because I have a certain bandwidth of like brain limit I can use. But that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I didn't really say much because your boy gets focused in the mix mode. But besides that, I'll be back. What's today? Tuesday? Today's Tuesday, right? Am I right? Today's Tuesday. I'll be back Thursday. Thursday I'll be back. We'll do some cool stuff. And yeah, that's it. So thank you guys for joining me. If you watched the whole video, like the video. It helps push it into the algorithm. Subscribe. Do the whole YouTube-y things that we YouTubers say. But with that said, I'm out.